Welcome in. Belly up, have a seat, and grab a drink as we talk some Wingman fantasy football. Welcome into another edition of Wingman Fantasy Football, the League Podcast. I'm your host, Michael Furley, and as always, I'd like to thank all of you, or any of you who may be watching or listening to today's show. This is episode 52, week 4 ins and outs. But before we get into the news of the day, let's make sure that everybody is in the room.
Wingmen assemble!
All right, now that everyone is here, let's get right into it. Let's find out who's in or out, who's hurt or not in this week's Actives Inactives. We're going to start out by checking in on our IR list players, as we have Jamal Williams from the New Orleans Saints is now down to 3 weeks left before he is eligible to return to action. We also have Deontay Johnson, Pittsburgh wide receiver. It only has to sit out 2 more weeks before he is eligible to return. And Cooper Kupp is sneaking around the corner. He only has to sit out 1 more week. That's today, before he will be eligible to return next week. Of course, that's assuming he is healthy enough to go. And Alvin Kamara, who is never technically on the IR list but was suspended, is active today and going to make his season debut. As for players who are out today, we have Austin Eckler missing his 3rd straight game, as he is going to be out, and they have a bye next week. So this is a 2-for-1 as terms of rest. Other players who were out were Zay Jones, Jacksonville wide receiver. They played the 9:30 game, so his game is over. Odell Beckham, Baltimore wide receiver, is out today. Elijah Mitchell is going to be out for the San Francisco 49ers. And Saquon Barkley is listed as doubtful at the moment because he has a Monday night game, but the odds are he is not going to play tomorrow night. As for players who are questionable, we know a little more information now. So let's see. Deshuan Watson is also not going to play today. He was a surprise scratch, or at least a late scratch, and Bernie was on top of it as he took him out and put Daniel Jones in the lineup. So he'll have to see how Daniel Jones does, but he's going to avoid that goose by subbing out the inactive Deshuan Watson. Let's see what else we have here. All right. As for players that are questionable, we have Deebo Samuel is questionable, although expected to play, as he has a 4:00 game. So there's still time for that to change. He's going to test out his shoulder, I believe, or chest injury at warmups. And if he's good to go at warmups, he's going to play. So just keep an eye on that because that might change, but he's expected to play. Marquise Brown, also the later game, is expected to play today, despite the questionable tag. As for players that are in today, let's start with some of our Thursday night players and Sunday morning players who've already played, because we had David Montgomery, Christian Watson, and Aaron Jones all return from missed action, as David Montgomery missed 1 week and was a monster on Thursday night. Christian Watson made his season debut and he scored a touchdown Thursday night. And Aaron Jones came back after his 2-week absence, and he had a very quiet game, although it was speculated that he was on a snap count. We have Cordero Patterson is making his season debut this week for the Atlanta Falcons. Their game just wrapped up in London. And now for other players that are in today, we have Miles Sanders is active and going to play today. Salvon Ahmed is going to play today for the Dolphins. Will that limit A-Chan's touches? We shall see. As for other players that are in, Bryce Young has returned to action from his 1 week miss, week 3 absence. Carolina Panthers rookie quarterback, of course, he's going to play. Anthony Richardson, rookie quarterback for the Indianapolis Colts, is going to play. Jalen Waddle is back from his concussion protocol, and he is going to play. Justice Hill is also back. Gus Edwards is going to play. And these next 3 players are off the injured list altogether, even though they've been questionable for the last couple weeks. We have Puka Nacua, DK Metcalf, and Joe Burrow are all going to play. So just a little update on some of our games that took place from Thursday night, as we had Lions had 3 Lions up against Hubert's Rage 1 Lion, and the 1 Lion outscored the 3 Lions 34 and change to 33 and change. So a tough start for Reggie's Lions. He is looking to keep that winless streak alive. I'm sure that's something he is not looking forward to. As for other teams that have good starts or bad starts based on our early games today, we had Team B is actually ahead right now of the undefeated King George, and there is a chance that he can pull this one off.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
In the moment of these early games, we had Red Sox Nation left the Jacksonville Jaguar defense on his bench, and they had a monster game today. So hopefully that'll be the difference in a potential upset victory in regards to Amazing Spidey. I think that's it for now. So a friendly reminder, we are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn Radio. Just search Wingman the League to find that podcast on those networks. Also, you can find our content on wingmanentertainment.net/WFF. You can also get your up-to-the-second news and notes with Twitter feeds and scores on wingmanentertainment.net/game day. And also, you can see all of our old and archived podcasts on wingmanentertainment.net/podcasts. So all those pages right there will get you content from the Wingman Fantasy Football and Wingman Entertainment family. Also, I want a friendly reminder that our live show, our live audience recording is going to be on October 21st at approximately 5:30 at the Furleyhaus Oktoberfest Beer Garden tent. That'll be very exciting. And with all that said, may your glasses be full, your mugs stay frosty, and we will see you next time.